Hello everyone, in this video we'll try to learn how to add fade in and fade out option manually. Before we start let's just begin how to automatically add fade in and how it works, and we'll learn why we require adding fade in manually. This is the video. Actually we'll try to add fade in and fade out to this video. To add in fade in and fade out automatically, it's very easy. I've covered in previous video as well, but in this we'll try to cover in this video as well so that we'll understand the concept behind how it works. There are two options: selecting both the clips and type shift A if you type right, and then this gives add menu, and then you can add fade in. And if you see right here, there are different options. Only fade in, fade out, can add fade in and fade out, all those options. There is other option, like if I select both the clip right and then go here, and then like this you can add fade in and fade out. I've added fade in and fade out. So if you see right, there is a curve here also, and there is a fade out, and this is fade in. Let me just zoom in and just show you what is the concept behind it, right? We'll learn that. So if I go here, right, and then if you see, it automatically opens up the composition menu. And this menu, right, if you see opacity is nothing but how you can view the particular clip. If it is set to 0, right, you will not see anything. You can see, so slowly if I go right, and then it changes into green, so it is nothing but there is a keyframe associated with that, but it is not in this location. That's what green color means. If I go slowly, right, and then if you see, so if you see it got changed the color, and then here is the keyframe, and then opacity is 1. Opacity is in 1 in the sense like you will see the video. As slowly I go right, opacity decreases, and then at 0 point right, there you will not see anything. It will be a black screen. So that's what you will see. So this is about fade in, and then if you go same thing right, it will be opposite of fade out. So here right, the keyframe is here, and then opacity is 1, and then if I slowly go right, so if it turns in the end right, it turns to 0, and keyframe is here. So this is what the concept now, right? What happens, right, if you don't want, because it starts automatically by this particular frame, right? But if you want to add here, so from here gradually it wants to fade out. In this scenario, manually is useful. So to clear the keyframes, right, what you can do, you can just right click, and then you can do clear keyframes here. I just wanted to show you that option. So but let's just remove the clear fade. So what I'll do, I'll just select both the clips and right click, and then there is the option clear fade. So if you do right, so if you see it, the curves goes off. Now right, let me just add. So suppose I was telling right, I want to add from here to end fade out. What we'll do, it's all about keyframes. So what you can do is right, you can just create a keyframe here. I can hover here and then type I, or else you can click here. So I'll click here. If you see it, keyframe is added. What I will do, I'll just gradually go till end. Here I'll just change the opacity to 0. If you see it got color change in the darker, maybe saffron color, and then I'll just type I again to add a keyframe here. I've typed I, so if you see it gradually it got changed. So if I now go right, so from here actually fade out starts. So if you see the color right, so gradually it goes off. So this is useful when you want to manually add. Just show you on fade in as well how we can do it. So let me just keep it my playhead here. We have to just make it as 0, add a keyframe. To add a keyframe, right, I'll just hover it and type I. So here is a keyframe added. Now I'll go till here, and what I'll do, I'll just make it as 1, and then if you see it, it's a darker reddish color, and then I'll click here, or else type I. I'll click here, and then if you see it, the curve got changed. Now if I go slowly right, so this is where if you see it, fade in, the keyframe ends here. That's what I wanted to show you. So because in this scenario, right, you can't just add automatically fade in and fade out, but if you want to do manually, right, this is how you can do it. It's just all about opacity and composition. So how you want to make it. If you want red color, you can add based on that. If you this is by default right, black color, those things you can add it. This is what I want to cover in this video. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.